Are we? Hello? Are we live? Hello, 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 hello. Are we live? Hello. Hold on, give me a second. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome to another, to our 11th RSVP. Yes. Whoops, sorry, Render's just wanting to play a little music. Just give me a second. Let me just loop it, and here we go. Is this too loud? I guess it's okay. Maybe I should increase my audio a little bit. Audio. Here we go. By one. Yes, alright. How does it sound? Does it sound alright? Let's see here. Let's just pop out the chat a little bit so I can see your comments clearly. Alright. Here we go. So, it's just gonna be me today. Unfortunately, there aren't going to be any secret guest. Sorry, Killian. Alright, let's see who's here. Clone 979er, Picard 13, Killian K, Sackboy, Pedro, Doubt Thenu, Killian again, Sackboy, Pedro, Cloner, Andre Efimov. Am I saying your name right? Andre Efimov. Am I saying your name right? If I'm not, please correct me. But nonetheless, welcome everybody. For those of you who are here, who have been to a RSVP before, welcome back. For those of you who are new, basically the RSVPs, otherwise known as the Rando Secret Very podcast, they're basically just feedback sessions, just an opportunity for us to share ideas, thoughts, suggestions, criticisms, just ideas and feedback in general. So if there's any, you guys will have a chance to ask me questions towards the end. So how the structure works is usually I have a list of announcements that I'd like to make, and after those we have the Q&A. So here we go. Oh, is Blisk Allow? Welcome back, Allow. Oh hey, how long ago did it start? I was watching the BlizzCon. Well, we just start. All right. Here we go. Let's begin. Feedback. All right, here we go. So the first thing I would like to ask you guys is, has anyone, well, besides the one who already have, what do you guys think of the current art streams so far? Is everybody like, to those who can't make it to the art streams live, like, do you guys feel left out? And to those who manage to make it to the art streams, what are your feedbacks on it? It's just I'd like to know so I can improve on things that are in case there are any issues, I'd like to improve on them. Here we go. That's the right way to say it. Yes. Sackboy says you start an hour before I wake up. Well, wake up an hour earlier then, Sackboy. I'm just kidding. Right now I'm experimenting with the time. I'm currently starting it at 3 p.m. on my side. So I'm just curious to see how many people could make it. And it seems like it's been getting traction. So I think so far so good, but I do intend on experimenting with the time a little bit more. Maybe I'll start like either 6 hours earlier or 6 hours later than I usually start. Here we go. So here we go. So I think it's just hard on time for everyone. But is there VODs of streams? Says Andre Efimov. By the way, if I'm saying your name wrong, please correct me, Andre. Yes, there are VODs. They're basically the posts that are left on the Patreon feed. The stream of arting posts. You can just click on those. You can click on the link or the, what do you call it? The YouTube window. Is that what you call it? The YouTube window that's on display with the post. You can just click on it and it'll play the whole recorded stream. Here we go. Sagboy says I wake up at 5 a.m. Damn, that's early, Sagboy. Wouldn't hurt to wake up at 4, I guess. Okay, Doubt Thanos says, interacting with chat, good. Art is great. Heads up could be better. That's a good one. The heads up could be better. You think an hour earlier would be better for a announcement on when the streams are about to begin? Sagboy says I sleep at 12 a.m. Sagboy, you're not getting enough of sleep. That's bad for you. Please sleep more. Alright, here we go. Any possibility you'll try yourself in 3D? Red White, welcome by the way, Red White. Welcome to the RSVP. Have you been here before? If not, welcome. If you have, welcome back. Forgive me for not remembering. But nonetheless, happy to have you here, Red White. He or she says, any possibility you'll try it yourself in 3D? Well, I have tried 3D back in art school, or the art course in my polytechnic, and I hated it. It's not for me. I'm not saying 3D is a bad thing. I'm just saying it's not for me, because 3D is a little bit too technical. So, I'll probably not try 3D, Red White. I'm sorry if that's not the answer you're looking for. Here we go. It's 4 a.m. for Europe. I woke up half an hour ago. Lucky. The Lao. Wow. That's late. 3:30 p.m. Wow. You must have had a late night, I guess. Lao. Okay, here we go. Killian says, it's really interesting to see you draw, and the relaxing atmosphere is soothing. Alright. Thank you for the feedback. Alright, let me just write it down. Heads up could be better. Heads up could be better. Here we go. So, turning on notifications for your art streams, I missed them all so far. Oh, I see. Who needs sleep when you can look at anime titties? Doubt Thanos says, hour earlier sounds good unless it fucks up your sleep schedule. It's interesting. So, what do you guys think of, like, for those of you who haven't been able to make it to the art streams so far, do you think an hour before the art streams begin, you think that would be a good amount of time for you to prepare? You think that's a good window for an announcement? Sorry. Here we go. VTuber rendo when? Make your own VTuber. What's a VTuber? What is that? A VTuber, like a video, like a YouTuber, a vlogger? Is that what you're saying, Sackboy? Or are you referring to something like Kizuna Eye, where the live 2D application is used? Okay, here we go. Like AI, I think. Oh, virtual YouTuber. Ooh, interesting. I don't think being a VTuber is. I could probably try, but it's not something I feel comfortable doing. I'm not like it's not like I'm a professional voice actor who could what do you call it? If I'm gonna be on screen, I might as well put myself. That's what I'm saying. With the moving lashes. Ugh. No. That's a good one. That's a good one. But yeah, is there anyone here who hasn't been able to catch the art streams so far? And if not, why is it so? Is it because the timing of the art streams is just impossible for you to attend, or is it was there too little time in between the announcement and the art stream, such that you missed it? I'd like to know. So, okay, so for Sagboy, I started 3 to 4 a.m. for me. So I stream for about a couple of hours. So that means when you wake up at 5, I'm probably done. Yeah, because, yeah, alright, that's an interesting one. Red White says, about the art school, is it worth it? I would say it's worth it. I met a couple of friends who I'm still friends with today. I had a ton of good experiences. Nothing bad to say except that one teacher who just hated my guts for some reason. And she failed me for character design. I'm not sure why, but who knows what went wrong. But other than that, I could confidently say yes, it was worth it. Yeah, it was worth it. Well, what they thought I learned 2D animation, character design. I learned Fantastic Figure, which is the illustrations of animals. I also learned. We took a lot of general courses like public speaking, and there was one which I really enjoyed, which was a children's book, where they teach you to create a children's book from scratch, like from creating the story all the way to printing the book. So, oh no, Lau's gotta go. Lau, well, love you all, but this stream is really a bad timing for me right now. Tons of things to do today. See you next time. Well, thank you for dropping by, Lau. Aw. Well, it's unfortunate, but I appreciate your presence, Lau. Thank you for keeping us company today. Hope to see you in the next post, or perhaps the next stream, Lau. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your support on Patreon as well. Sagboy says, oh god, Rando making a children's book? That doesn't sound good. Well, I have I had an A+ on my children's book. Who knows, maybe one day I might make a video about it. Here we go. Clone 979er says, you usually start an hour before work, so I don't usually notice. Alright. Pedro says, I'm at work when they start. Aw. I see. Alright. Oh, that comic about the square with not enough sides? Yes, Clone 979er, that teacher. That's the one. She failed me for the shape exploration. So when you begin character design, one of the things you start with is we're talking about like a Western approach to character design. So basically, you start off with shapes, and then you create characters based on the shapes. Like if you want a really aggressive character, you start with a square shape, or if you want a really comfortable or a soothing character, you usually go for round, something like that. And so when I was exploring the circles to make my character, because I wanted a character to be cute, So I chose a circle, so I started exploring all the kinds of circles I could make my character in, and I submitted it. She said, your circles aren't round enough. That's what she said. Your circles aren't round enough. And she failed me. I'm like, oh, what? Why? Where did I go wrong? So yes, I changed the story a little bit to there's not enough sides on your square, because then it's easier to understand that she's just being unreasonable. But yeah, that was it. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Remember the comic about kids trick-or-treating at his door and he says, why don't you find it for yourself? Red White says, maybe one day we'll see We Live in an MMO as a book. Well, for the sake of you guys here, I actually have plans to make physical versions of We Live in an MMO, but currently I don't have the means or the capital to make a physical book. By means, I mean I don't have someone who could print a book at a reasonable price, and I don't have, and even if I do find one, I don't think I have the money to print like perhaps thousands of books. Who knows? Maybe 1,000 is overthinking it. Like, just to print 100 books, I probably don't have the capital already. But who knows? Unknown, welcome, Unknown. I didn't realize you were here. Welcome. Have you been here before? Well, you're asking no guests today, so I'm guessing you've been here before. Welcome back, Unknown. Welcome back. Happy to have you here. Unfortunately, it's just me today. Everyone else seems to be busy with their own commitments. Neo has school today, despite being a Saturday. Amrul has his game development course. I think today is his last lesson. Aloysius is busy with his internship, so he's busy with work. Mike's probably busy not wanting to be on stream. That's a good one. Killian says sell nudes. Yeah. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Anyway, here we go. Is it Sunday? Cloner 979er. Oh, okay, I see. You're probably in Oceania, so you're ahead of me. All right, it's still Saturday for me. Don't scare me, Clone 979er. I thought tomorrow was Monday. All right, so what was the point I was getting at? All right, feedback on the art streams. All right. So, all right. So it doesn't seem like there's many people here who aren't able to make it, but. Okay, so let me just change the question a little bit. For those of you who were able to join the art streams, do you have any feedback about it? Anything you want to complain about? Anything you think we could have been done better? And for those of you who couldn't catch the streams but watched the VODs based on what you watched, is there anything you'd like to suggest or share your opinions on? Because something Ami's on Discord, that motherfucker. Anyway, what was I saying? Sackboy did mention that the schedule for the streams could be a little bit more consistent. To that I could probably agree with. I'm still figuring out what days to stream art consistently. So the idea that I have in my head is to stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Timing wise, I might experiment with it. Maybe Tuesday I'll stick with 3 p.m. and Thursday maybe I'll start earlier. Who knows? I'm thinking of messing around with the timing a little bit. Clone 979er says, for the one I saw Link, it was fun. Adventure calls. Killian K says, I really liked the stream so far, so no complaints from me. All right, thank you for the feedback, both of you. Red White says, I haven't been able to see the stream. Do you have an option to order music there? Order music? What do you mean, Red White? Do you mean, are you able to watch the streams as a VOD, as an archive stream, as a video? Is that what you're saying? All right, I'm just gonna take a sip of water. All right, all right. That, and we want the song you use. What does that mean? To say which music is played during the stream, I would think. Oh, okay, that's easy. I could probably share it with you right now. It's I could probably share the link with you guys. Hold on. It's Long Stroll by Kevin MacLeod. It's a royalty-free music that I normally use to in all my videos, I guess. It's the one music which I find suits the style of videos that I make very well. The Silver Noob, welcome back, the Silver Noob. Happy to have you here. Oh, here we go. Howdy doodle, it's your boy. Alright, I haven't been able to see the stream. What was the question? Oh, right. Is what do you guys think of? I guess. Let me just write it down. I guess the general consensus, it's so far so good. I guess. I don't know. I think I gotta experiment with the timing a little bit more. So far so good. Just put one here, 1 hour announcement, 1 hour before. All right, interesting, very interesting. Feedback on our streams. All right, so far, I guess the art streams are more or less enjoyable. Let's stick to it then. I do intend to... Oh, here we go. Killian suggested you do a poll with different schedules. If you just gotta posted a song in the Patreon section. Oh, well, thank you, Sackboy. Killian suggested you do a poll with different schedules. A poll with different schedules. What does that mean? Like I ask... Like I ask the Patreon page what time they'd like for me to stream? Because the most practical poll I could think of is asking where everyone is from. And I think I've already did that, and I think like most of the fans come from Europe and America, and like the remainder 20% come from Oceania, Asia. I think there was like a handful from Russia. And I don't think we have any from the Middle East. I could be wrong. That's interesting. Oh, are you unable to post a link? Red, white. There we go. I was right. It's interesting. By the way, don't mind me asking, Red White, what time is it for you in Russia right now? Oh, is Sackboy, is it not working? Is the link not working? Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Let me see. Wasn't Killian able to send it before? What happened? Let me see. How do I get the link? Let me see. Let me just drop by the Discord for a little bit. Oh, what's new? Alright, cool. How do I get the invite people? Here we go. Okay, share this link to get access to this server. Set this link to never expire. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it on for a day. All right, here we go. I'm gonna post the link. If anyone's interested, we have a official, unofficial Discord server. It's actually for the Salty Geese, which is our Twitch streaming channel. But the Vincentian, aka Blue, has taken the initiative and was kind enough to make a Discord channel for everybody. So have fun. Okay, here we go. Red White says it's 18 p.m. 18 p.m. for Moscow's time belt, and you're really popular here. Really? Am I now, Red White? By the way, 18 p.m. You mean 1800 hours? Is that supposed to be 6 p.m.? Here we go. I sent one, did not post. In Soviet Russia, 6 p.m. There we go, 6 p.m. Andre, are you from Russia as well? Kuvshinov Ilya makes 2,000 a week on Patreon alone. Yep. Damn right he does. Oh, here we go. Killian K says, instead of location, you should do one in which you say, what's the best time for you to watch the stream, since people do have different times of day in which they can watch the stream. Oh, that's interesting, Killian. That's interesting. Let me write that down. Ask the chat. But that's interesting. Like, if I do ask, what time of the day are you able to make it to stream? And if everyone puts 4 p.m., if everyone puts 5 p.m., which is like, let's say after work at 5 p.m., if it's 5 p.m. for you in America, it's not going to be the same 5 p.m. for you in Oceania. All right. So, well, it was an interesting suggestion, Killian, but I don't think that might be the best way to phrase it. That's interesting. Red White says 6 p.m. All right. Kiwi. Unknowns from New Zealand. Interesting. And this is, and it's somebody's what styles? All good. Nurgen. The Silver Noob says, something I've been curious about with how big Rando is on Patreon. Not a lot of people join these live streams, usually the same as 20 or so. That's an interesting point, the Silver Noob. Maybe it's the timing, you know, maybe it's the timing, maybe most of them are just there to support, and that's it. They're just there for a while. You know, like, so far, I think majority of the patrons are long-time patrons, but I think most of them are just there to just to support, and just to generally support. You know, like, here's the $2 every month. You do you. Just keep doing what you're doing, and I'm gonna do my own things. Interesting. Perhaps. Who knows, the Silver Noob? That's a really interesting point. But nonetheless, I still appreciate every single one of them. But I think that's one of the reasons why I feel like sometimes when things get rough and updates on Patreon start to slow down, I think that's why I get so anxious, because knowing that majority of the patrons are just there to support, and to them, like, if I don't post anything, it probably means the Patreon page is dead, you know, since they themselves probably don't participate in the streams or the RSVPs, you know. Like, the only updates that they catch are actual posts, like illustrations, we live in an MMO, the weekly comics, you know. So who knows? Maybe that's the reason why I get anxious whenever things slow down. But nonetheless, it's a good feedback. Nicely done. How big Rando is on Patreon? Well, the funny thing is, it's funny how you call me big on Patreon, the Silver Noob. Support has been gradually going down. But it's to be expected. You know, the only thing that was released in October was We Live in an MMO. I've been working on Chapter 8 Part 2, but I've hit an artist's block. And I guess here we go. What do you call it? A writer's block as well. Like I've been stuck trying to get a certain scenario in Part 2 to make sense. Like if I don't get it right, Part 3 is not gonna make sense. So the idea is, I've been stuck on Chapter 8 Part 2 for almost a couple of weeks now. I'm just figuring out how things would add up in Part 3 as well. So I've been going back and forth with the script in Part 3 and Part 2, trying to fix things together. And it's still in the works, but Rando's trying his best. So that's a little update for MMO Chapter 8 Part 2 for you guys. Poor Rando has a fear of missing out for other people, says Doubt Theno. Kinda, yeah, kinda. Like, they're probably just here to support me with the $2 a month, or however much they support me with, and then they're off to do their own things. So, for me, I personally see it as it's my responsibility to not waste each and every single cent that has been shared with me. You know, not everyone has the time to. I guess not everyone has the time to participate in the art streams or the RSVPs. So for me, like showing my gratitude to these people is making as much work as possible for them to enjoy. I guess I hope I'm making sense. Here we go. Not a lot of people joined this. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Unknown says, if you want to attract attention on post Rando, you should post news of yourself. Make a pin-up calendar of Rando is. Ah, damn, son. Not with my current shape. You gotta let Rando get in shape first. I'm not happy with being round. I gotta get like a blocky shape first. All right. So nonetheless, all right. So I guess we could call it a. No, I guess we could. I can put a full stop on the feedback for the art streams. In general, guys, the heads up could be better. I'm still experimenting with the time on which I start streaming, and so far the sentiment is so far so good. So with that, we can move on to the next point. Experiment with time. Hold on here. Here we go. All right, Rando, I would pay for your art in poster form. But I don't have a poster form yet, Clone 979er. Soon, perhaps soon. Doodles, all right, here we go. The second point. Okay, no, Rando, your circles are not round enough. Blocky shape is not allowed. Doodle, all right, now, okay, so the next thing I want to ask is, oh, shit. I just realized I forgot to post the warm-up doodles for last week. How did I? Oh my! All right, no, I guess I'll just have to. How can I? Oh my god! All right, I'll just collate them and release them on the 4th, which is Monday. Is it Monday? Sunday tomorrow is the 3rd. Yeah, Monday. I'll just add them. I'll add the ones from last week into the Google Drive. Put them in this week then. Oh, maybe. Maybe I would. Okay. So hold on. But anyway, so my the point that I was trying to get at was the doodles. Is there? What do you guys think of the doodles so far? Is it getting boring? Is it? Do you guys like it? You guys hate it? You guys think I should experiment a little bit more? Because what I'm currently doing is I'm currently trying to brush up on my human anatomy first before I move on to actual, like, just freehand doodles. So I want to understand how the body works first. So I want to understand how the body works and how the muscles work before I go on to drawing actual doodles. Because if not, it's just going to look weird. At least that's how I feel. Doubt Thanos says, by the way, Render, how big are your stream delays? Let me just watch it. Give me a second. I'm gonna keep quiet for a moment. Actual doodles. Because if not, it's just gonna look weird. Ooh, that's a good 10 seconds. 10 to 12 seconds, yeah. I think I'm behind by quite a bit. That's interesting. Alright, here we go. And Clone979 says, the doodles are keeping us in check with your life. So good. And yes, go crazy, do what you want. We love you all the same. Well, thank you for your feedback, Clone979. Or Doubt Thanos says, anatomy helps me too, so I like your posts. Alright. Thank you for saying so. Alright, so I plan to some great research material on certain hub. Good, but I do plan to move on. Where am I now? Well, last week I was practicing the chest. So far I've done the shoulders, the back, the waist, the glutes, and now I'm proceeding to the front, the chest. Last week I was practicing the chest, and this week I think it was this week was more what do you call it, pecs, like in depth into the chest and the difference between a male and female chest. So I think all that's left is the arms, the legs, a little bit of the. I guess I could recap on the face a little bit, and then I think I'm good to go. Rando is gonna draw some tits. Hell yeah! Your mom walks in you drawing the chests. That's not the first time she walked in when I'm with something inappropriate on screen. There was once she walked in while I was playing Honey Pop. Remember that one? There was a Twitter post about it. I remember making that one. But I managed to convince her it's a Candy... No, it's not Candy Crush. What do you call it? What's the gem version of that game? What do you call it? There was like a gem version of Candy Crush. What do you call it? Bejeweled. There we go. Anime Bejeweled. Right. That's right. Yeah. She was like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Whew. Thank God I didn't complete the level yet, though. Good. Arms, legs. What else is there? The arms, the legs, the hands. Here we go. And I think after that, recap on face, and then I can finally proceed to full-on doodles. So I hope the doodles have been helping you guys out as much as they've been helping me. Alright, here we go. Imagine his mom walking in when he plays Monster Girl Island. Oh. And sit on the home menu. That's interesting. All right. So, I wish I could have made I wish I could have started on the digital drafts for We Live in an MMO. Because you guys do know I've been trying to keep the chapters within 20 to 25 pages, so that it wouldn't take more than a couple of months to 3 months to complete a chapter. But we all know what happened the last time I started that. God damn it, son. So it's been a month. I really wanted to start it on chapter 8 part 2's drafts at least last week, but I guess it's we can't bygones are bygones, I guess. Sometimes use your doodles as reference. Oh, down Thano, thank you. All right, so I think, well, these are the only two things I wanted to discuss with you guys today, because, other than this two, I don't think I've posted anything else. I was hoping we could finish the Adventure Calls link illustration by this week, but for those of you who didn't attend, who weren't there during the art stream, I kind of scrapped the progress that we made on Thursday, and I basically restarted the illustration, or rather I restarted rendering the illustration on Thursday. So who knows, maybe we could have finished it then. So I guess the illustration will most probably be released in November, which means that only on December 4th will everyone get the rewards for the illustration. That's unfortunate. That sucks, though. Oh well. I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you guys don't mind not having an illustration reward this month again. It's too late to rush an illustration out anyway. You guys could tell if an illustration was made for the sake of just filling up a gap. Yeah, you guys are smart enough to know that. So I guess these are the only two things I like to discuss with you guys today. The feedback on the art streams. Thank you for your feedback on those, and feedback on the doodles so far. So again, thank you for your feedback on these two topics. So I've got nothing else to announce or discuss. So I'm just gonna keep trying to maintain the schedule that I have so far, which is doodles on the weekends, art streams on every Tuesdays and Thursdays, and there are hopefully I could get some work done, for the rest of the patrons to appreciate, to know that they're not wasting their money on randowiz. So hopefully I could achieve that next month. But nonetheless, let's proceed to the Q&A. So if there's anyone that has any questions for myself, ask away, and let's spend the rest of the RSVP with the Q&A. How long have we been streaming for? 45 minutes. Ah, that's nice. We got about 15 minutes of Q&A. All right. It's not too bad. So I think it's good to. I think it's good that I think it's better that we didn't have a guest today, except maybe for Amirul, because Amirul is the only one that supports me on Patreon. So if anyone else was here, I don't think they'd be able to give their feedback on the things I like to discuss today. Interesting. But if Amaral was here, he'd probably have some things to say. Interesting, interesting. Here we go. Clone979 says, ooh, any chances of doing bops again? Clone979, that's a really good question. For the sake of everyone here, or rather for everyone who's currently here, I do have plans I do have plans with the bops again. I do have plans to reuse the bops again. No, revive the bops. But I'm not gonna say what it is. That's when it happens, you'll know. That's a good one. Unknown says, are any of your friends on a Patreon? A patron? Only Amiral. Because for some reason, everyone else just doesn't feel like it's worth supporting me. No, I'm just kidding. They probably... it's probably not in their interests, and who am I to force them? Amiral joined me because he'd like to support me, and for that I'm eternally grateful until he leaves, and then I'll stop being grateful. Here we go. Rando, do you watch Critical Role, or are you interested in D&D in any way? Says Doubt Thenu. Well, we are interested in D&D. The rest of the boys and I are planning to do a D&D stream on our Twitch channel. That's Salty Geese, twitch.tv/Salty Geese. We do plan it. We're just waiting for. We're just waiting to decide who's gonna join, and if we're gonna do it for an occasion or for just a casual stream. So we're just waiting on that for now. But we are interested in D&D. Yes, we are. I have never heard of Critical Role though. Critical Role. What is that? Don't mind me. Just Critical Role. Let's see what we got. Interesting. Is it a game? It's a show. Ah, I think Michael watches this show. Is this a YouTube show? I think it's a YouTube show. Yes, it is. I think Michael watched this one to get some reference on how to play D&D. That's interesting. Very interesting. But I personally don't watch it, though. Thank you for asking, Dawthano. Killian K says he does. I just insulted him in Discord for not being a patron. I guess you're referring to Armorul. What's your main weapon in Monster Hunter? The Great Sword, Red White. The Silver Noob says, strange that Armorul is the only one supporting you on Patreon. The only friend supporting you on Patreon. That's alright. I don't want to force the rest. Segboy says, when I ask for Bobs, I get ignored, but when someone else asks, he answers. Did you ask for Bobs, Segboy? Forgive me for not recalling. Did you know? Was it in a previous RSVP? I'm sorry I didn't realize it earlier. Unknown, as someone say. Army said he doesn't want to join the stream, says Killian K. That's unfortunate. A quick one shot would be nice, says Killian. Are you referring to a D&D, Killian? My friends and I are waiting till everyone's free for our first session, says Dawthano. Critical Role is really good. It's a bunch of voice actors. Oh, that's interesting. It's really interesting. A quick one shot. Yeah. We're aiming for a quick one. Because, well, I'm not sure if you were there, but I think the chat on Salty Geese on our Twitch streams did warn us that a D&D session could last anywhere in between a couple of hours to years. So it's something that we're keeping in mind for our first D&D session. Interesting. Here we go. Is D&D or PNP? Rather, it doesn't have to be D&D. What's PNP? What is PNP? Is that like a bootleg D&D? Pen and paper. Oh, man. Pen and paper. That's what it stands for. That's funny. All right. That's hilarious. D&T, Discord and text. Do people actually play D&D like that? Like on Discord and through text? Wow, if they do, that's gonna be a long-ass conversation. Wow. Is that for real, Clone979er? The Silver Noob says, thoughts on Death Stranding? Well, based on the early copy reviews from Yong Ye, I think it's living up to its expectations. I think it's going to be a great game. It was created by an artist after all, Hideo Kojima, and I think ever since Konami dropped him, I think I think this game might be a good comeback. You know, something to slap Konami in the face. So I'm looking forward to it. I do plan on getting Death Stranding, but the one thing that scares me about it is according to Yong Ye, the hours in the campaign alone lasts for about 50 hours. So that's the thing that scares me. I might not have the time to complete the game. Here we go. Doubt Thanos says, Rando, I recommend you give CR, I believe you're referring to Critical Role, a try campaign since they have their bearings there more. Alright. If you're referring to Critical Role, if you're asking me to watch Critical Role, Doubt Thanos, I think I will. Thank you for your suggestion. Here we go. Segboy says, we've been trying to add dice bots, but Blue's never on. Blue's a lazy bastard, says Killian K. Oh, don't say that. I think he's busy with his own commitments. There are... if anything, I think the Twitch announcements in the Discord channel could use a little fix, because I think it's promoting Discord. It's promoting Twitch channels, like Twitch streams, for people who aren't part of the Discord server anymore, and I think that's it might be stealing the spotlight from the people who still are and who do Twitch streams, like Keyblade Strike and Marshall Poi. They could use the attention from the live Twitch alerts. Are we allowed to add bots as well? Well, we didn't create the server, so I think it'd be rude if we just added bots without the Vincentian's consent. Blue is the Vincentian, Dawatenu. He's the guy. He's the person who made the Discord channel. The man or woman who took the initiative to do something the rest of us weren't willing to do, I guess, or were too lazy to do. Add nude bots. Ugh. Here we go. Have you, Cloner979 says, Rando, have you heard of Rice Snot? Is that a YouTuber, Clone979er? Or is that a game? Let me just Google it. I left because I kept getting notifications for people I didn't know, says Doubt Thano. There we go. I think that needs a little fix. Rice Snot. Here we go. Like the last thing I want is for people to feel like they're being spammed on the Discord channel. Yeah. Here we go. Rice Snot at YouTube. Is it a YouTube video? Is he a musician? I've never heard of him. Is he any good? Clone979. Is he any good? Clone979. That's interesting. The Silver Noob says, any strange things happened to you recently? Not really strange, but things have been quiet and calm for the past couple of months. It's nice to get a break once in a while from life, you know. But if you're talking about like supernatural things, not really. There was a smell that appeared in my room all of a sudden. I thought I farted, but I probably did. But I didn't know where it came from. Probably a fart ninja'd its way out of my asshole and into my nose. Who knows? Here we go. Oh, Doubt Thanos said, Killing K says, I muted the streaming channel because I would get notifications in the middle of the night. No, he does weird bone stuff, but his rare art streams are awesome. Interesting. He uses a site called iScribble where you can have a board where people can draw with you in a community whiteboard. Ah, that's interesting. Interesting. The Silver Noob says, the reason why I ask is due to my part of American in being threatened by snow that never comes constantly. Oh shit. Reason why I ask is due to my part of American is being threatened by snow that never comes constantly. Are you saying that your area in America is being threatened by snowfall that doesn't come on time? Is that what you're saying? Doubt Thanos says, yes, Rando. If CRI made Critical Role and Campaign 2 is the one called The Mighty Nine, which is the one you should start with. Interesting. Let me try this one. Critical Role. Let's see what they got in store. It's probably good. Don't copyright me, please. Oh, okay, thank God. Alright, what's it called? It's called the Campaign 2. The Mighty Nine. Do they have... The Mighty Nine there. It's right here. Here we go. It's interesting. Wow, 600,000 subscribers. It's amazing. Curious Beginnings, Critical Role, Campaign 2, Episode 1. 3 hours! Holy shit. 4 hours! Whoa! 4 hours! Whoa! God damn, wow! That's interesting. 6 million views. Unbelievable. I've never seen such a long-ass video have so many views. That's amazing. Wow. The Silver Noob says English is hard sometimes. Well, don't worry about it, the Silver Noob. It's amazing that you can speak multiple languages. So be proud about it. Don't feel sorry about it. If anything, I apologize for for making it difficult for you for having to explain yourself. For making you explain yourself. So, but nonetheless, is that what you mean, the Silver Noob? The reason you ask why strange things are happening to me is because, well, basically strange things are starting to happen to America regarding the snow. Sometimes they go for 5 hours. Holy shit! How do you stream D&D for 5 hours? I gotta watch this. I gotta learn. Clone979 says, I slip up all the time. I see those who learn English speak better than native speakers. Exactly. Yeah, there's no reason to beat yourself over it, the Silver Noob. It's amazing that you can speak multiple languages already. And watch the time, and the watch time is unnoticeable as you're watching. It's basically a podcast. I put it up while drawing. That's interesting. That'll be a good way to listen. All right. So the visuals aren't as important. I guess it's cool. Wow, that's interesting. Something to listen to while I do future art. All right. Very interesting. Let's see. Okay. So we're about to hit an hour. All right. So is there gonna be any more questions? I'll just answer like a couple more questions at most, and I think we can call it a RSVP. It's a good one. Wow, time went by really quickly in this one. I think it's because we're just having casual conversation with each other. It's amazing. It's basically a podcast. I think I should subscribe to this channel. Now let's listen to what they have first. Oh, but the views gradually drop from 6 million on the first one to 2 million on the last one, but 2 million is still fucking amazing. It's an achievement. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, the music suddenly stopped. All right, here we go. What does it say here? Thanos says the visuals help with the jokes they make. Besides, it helps getting into their roleplay. Characteristics and such, I keep it on my second monitor so I can take glances. Interesting. They post weekly. Whoa! Oh yeah, their latest video was 22 hours ago. Wow. Painting orally with Matt Mercer. Oh, Matt Mercer. They got Matt Mercer on the show. Wow. Interesting. All right. Without looking at the chat, how many of us can you name? All right. So to those who are currently here, all right, let's give it a try. All right. So I'm looking down. You guys are gonna have to trust me for this one. Okay. So it's Doubt Thanu, Clone 979er, Sackboy, Killian, Unknown, Red White. Was it white red? Red white. I think it was a red white. Red white. Did I say Killian already? The Silver Noob. The Silver Noob. Yeah. You got you too. Is there anyone else here? I can't think of any. Is that it? Is that just a handful? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, let me look up. All right, who did I miss? Is there anyone that I missed? I think I missed somebody. Is that it? Oh no, Andre Efimov. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Andre. He forgot Yuri. No, oh, Pedro as well. Oh no. Pedro and Andre. But nonetheless, I'm just happy you guys are here. The show is so good, people even cry when characters die. Whoa, you serious down there? Is that for real? Oh man, Sagboy, you retarded. Oh man, that's good. Now they are going to unsub. No, don't, please don't. 10 out of 10 IGN. It's amazing. All right. So I think we can call it an RSVP. Thank you all for joining me today in RSVP number 11. Oh, here we go. I got one. Have you seen the pilot for Has Been Hotel? Has Been Hotel. What is this? I'll answer this last question. And I think we can call it a night. Has Been Hotel. Is it an anime? Or is it a Netflix show? Oh, this one. Yeah. I have seen it. Oh no, the half an hour pilot? No. I haven't seen it. No, I've seen the trailer though. That's interesting. Is it like a web show, or is it like an all out? Is it like a TV show or a web show? That's interesting. I never knew what it was. Look up Matt Mercer sound effects compilation after stream. All right. Is Has Been Hotel like a Netflix special? Is it a YouTube channel? Like a YouTube created series? That is I was never sure what Has Been Hotel was. But I know it looks good. It definitely looks good. It's interesting. It's a YouTube created series, says Clone979. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's web created. The first ever web created show. No, I think the wasn't there that show that looked like Adventure Time? What was it called? Was it The Mightiest Heroes? No. The one from, was it Federator? No. What was it? The one where they had B-Cat or something like that? No. Cat Bug. Yeah, Cat Bug. What was it? The Mightiest Hero. No, it wasn't Mightiest Heroes. Federator. Was it Federator? Bee and Puppy Cat. Bee and Puppy Cat was one. But there was one with Cat Bug. Bravest Warriors. There we go. Bravest Warriors. That's the one. I think that was web created as well. That's interesting. Does Has Been Hotel like have a... Do they have a Patreon or something? Oh, they do. Vivian Medrano. Wow. Wow, she's got 2,300 patrons. What am I doing with my life? Shit. Damn it. It's time to create a animated MMO series. The patron count will shoot up. It will rise. Oh, Strawberry. Well, help me say hi to Strawberry as well, Killian. Damn it. It's time to create an animated series. The comics are stopping today. That's amazing. 2,300 patrons. Wow. A show funded by the fans, created for the fans. That's amazing. That is amazing. I hope they do well. Yeah. The envy is real, boys. All right. Let's call it a night, or afternoon, or evening, or morning, wherever you're from. But let's call it an RSVP. Thank you all for joining me today in RSVP number 11. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for being here, for making the time to come to the RSVP. It's much appreciated. And thank you for your further support on Patreon. I hope to improve the engagement next month. It seems like so far we're on a good track with the art streams and the doodles and the weekly comics while working on We Live in an MMO. I hope that if there's anyone who's watching the RSVP and you're one of the patrons who aren't usually into the streams, I hope to give you your money's worth again next month as well. So nonetheless, have a good night, have a good afternoon or morning wherever you're from, and I'll see you guys in the next post. Thank you for keeping me company today, and thank you for your feedback. I hope I said that already. Alright, see you guys in the next post, and for those of you who follow us on Twitch, see you in the next Twitch stream on Monday. And yeah, thank you again. See you all.